Inglewood Family Blood, baby Dr. Loco, man, aka YG Indian Brace. And shit, we here. We right here.
Okay, now we already met you, I think it was November.
November.
And you was with Munchie B and Red Bull. But since then, Red Bull was shot and killed at a pajama party in Carson.
Yes, sir.
What can you tell me about that? That was one of your homeboys, one of your close homeboys from the neighborhood. What happened?
Shit, man, wrong. It was really a case, as far as I'm concerned, wrong place, wrong time, man, basically. But shit, for what I heard, man, he was just, he was up there chilling, standing in line, and some shit jumped off, and he happened to be one of the people who happened to take the downfall for it, man. Him and two other people, I believe, was shot, but he was the only one that passed, though.
And there was a good chance that you could have been right there with him.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. That's my boy. That's my boy. It was a good chance. Really, a few homies could have been with him, but a lot of people that he hit up that day didn't want to really attend that party though. So, matter of fact, the day before, we both got our hair cut together because we go to the same barber. So, we got our hair cut together. That was the last time I actually seen him. The day he got his hair cut.
Now he was a little guy, right?
He was a little short. The homie was a little short, man. He was a little short, but he was real tough for his height, man. Real tough. He had the heart of a lion. He was this tall, but he had the heart of a lion. He was a tough dude, so he didn't really have to go through too much. I mean, some dudes that height, they got to go through it because they mentally and physically they weak. You feel me? Red Bull was the complete opposite. He was more so the aggressor in any situation I ever seen him in. So, shit, he didn't have to go through that bullshit. But it is funny though, being with people that small on the yard. It depending on who the person is, it's funny. Red Bull, he's in the basketball shit, but as far as what he was really into, his passion was football. And he also ran track too.
Now I remember when we interviewed you guys last time, when we interviewed Munchie B, I remember you guys both said that you had been to prison.
Yeah. All three of us.
All three of you guys. Oh, okay. Were you guys ever in prison together in the same prison at the same time?
Yeah, we had me and Red Bull, we had a split second with each other when I was in reception in January 2012. That was like my one and only time I got to see him because he had already been locked up for about 2 years. So during passing, me going to medical and shit in reception, I hit the yard, and like I said, our jumpsuits is orange when you hit reception or whatever. And GP, which that's what he was, they jumpsuits are blue. So as soon as I hit the yard, I stood out like a sore thumb. He seen me, he called me, him and the gang of homies, but I got to talk to him for about 5 minutes, and that was like my only time seeing him all the way up until last year. His death, man, took a effect on the hood, man. Like as far as like, cause Red Bull been around for a long time, man, and he had a lot of love over here. So it's like his death, that shit fucked us up. It fucked everybody up.
Now, of course, in these streets, that ain't the first homie you lost.
No, man. I got a whole arm full of.
All from Inglewood Family?
Yeah.
Talk about like, there must be a level of trauma that you go through when you have 5, 6, 7, 8 homies that you grew up with that are no longer here. You on average have more friends that have been murdered than someone that doesn't grow up in that environment. Mm-hmm. It's probably normal for you at some point, but as you grow up, you must reflect and say, man, this is crazy.
Yeah, after a while, sad to say, you get kind of immune to the shit, but like Red Bull, that shit hit close, man. Like Red Bull was like the first homie I lost in a long time that I was actually really close with. Cause I love my whole hood, I love all the homies, but I'm not as tight with every homie as I was with him. So it's like once you lose that certain person that's damn near like a brother to you, it hit a little harder to home. So Red Bull hit more harder than most. It's like since Red Bull been dead, man, it's days that go by that I can wake up and program regular, but then it's like I come to the hood or it may be something that reminds me of him and it fucked me up. But I've never been the type to express my emotion. I keep a lot of shit to myself, even if I'm like around a group or whatever the case may be. But shit, I think about him every day, man. You probably can't see it now, but it's my little wristband with his name on it. But it's like shit like this, I feel like this would keep him around spiritually, you feel me? And now I probably never take this motherfucker off. Even though the word's disappearing, I probably still never take this motherfucker off, man. But yeah, though, it's it's a tragic situation, man. That shit is thought of every day, man.
Now, part of the street code is what you said a moment ago, is you don't really express yourself emotionally because people look at that as a sign of weakness, right?
That honestly, that's not why I don't. It just, I guess throughout the years when you get immune to it, it's like I just feel like it's best if I keep some shit to myself and just and just basically, I don't know, keep shit to myself and just deal with it in my own way, because at the end of the day, man, I don't feel like me expressing my emotion like publicly will bring them back. You know, it's just I rather keep a lot of shit to myself, but at the same time, that shit still hurt, man.
I think some people, though, like to express themselves publicly
No,
around
they do.
because it's therapeutic.
And that's fine.
You gotta let it out sometimes, right?
And that's fine. And I think, sometimes, man, everybody who know me, they'll tell you the same thing about me. I'm a humble dude. I'm laid back, but I got a lot of anger built up, from different shit. That especially, but a whole lot of shit. But it's like, sometimes I can't help but bottle that shit in, and I keep it to myself. But I don't know, everybody got their own way, though, of dealing with shit.
Thanks for watching StreetGangs.com. Please like and share the video you just watched and leave a comment below to tell us what you think. You can also watch 2 of our previous episodes to the right. Please visit the link to our Patreon page and support our campaign. And don't forget to subscribe.